Good morning all. This is Dr. S. Prince Samuel, working as Associate Professor in the Department of Biomedical Engineering at SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. SNS College of Technology is the first Indian institution to implement the design thinking framework in the entire curriculum. In today's class, I am going to explain about energy harvesting in wearable devices. What is meant by energy harvesting? How it is used in wearable devices? Generally, the term wearable devices means it relates to some kind of small electronic devices which is used to monitor the health of a person. Starting from our head to the end of the toe, there are several kinds of small diseases which monitor the various parameters present inside our body. This is one of the most important application because it saves the life of a person. The basic block diagram of this energy harvesting is shown below, and the main blocks are energy source, energy harvester, power conditioning, energy storage, power management and wearable load sensors. So before going into this explanation, let us know why battery cannot be used for all kinds of wearable devices in health monitoring. Because all kinds of battery, they work up to few to 3 months, few to 4 months depending upon the usage, and it consists of some kind of weight added to it. Our motto is nothing but wearable devices should be very compact in size, easy to wear and no frequent service is required. So we are going into the concept of energy harvesting. Energy harvesting means we generate energy through our human body and with other external sources present in our environment to work these wearable devices. Through the energy generated, the wearable devices can work on its own, monitoring the parameters of the human body. For example, ECG, heart rate, blood pressure, glucose, stress level, etc. So I am going to explain some basic kinds of energy harvesting using piezoelectric materials, electromagnetic materials, triboelectric generators. Generally, these piezoelectric materials, when they are subjected to stress or strain, they generate some kind of voltage. This voltage will be generally in very low magnitude. Other example is nothing but using this thermoelectric effect. For example, the temperature, the human body temperature and the temperature present in the environment, they both, the differences combined together and we can generate some amount of small voltage based on this Seebeck effect. And the third one is nothing but the solar energy harvesting technique. Using the energy from the sun, we can generate some small amount of voltage and make the wearable devices work. So these are some three different kinds of energy generation. Apart from this, there are several methods of energy generation, but we are discussed about the piezoelectric generation, solar electric generation and based on the thermoelectric generation. See, the energy source represents the three kinds of materials or the substances which are used for the energy source. Second one is nothing but the energy harvest, how we are generating the energy. As I said, piezoelectric materials, TEGs, etc. Once this energy is generated, it will be in small in magnitude and some kind of power conditioning circuits are required because generally these voltages operate on DC level because a small voltage is enough to operate these kind of devices. The AC current supply is not required to operate those kind of wearable devices. So the conversion process is required, whether from AC to DC, and MPPT means the maximum power tracking algorithm is used for the energy sources to get the more accurate result, filtering the unwanted signals, unwanted noises, etc. Because this MPPT algorithm is mainly used when the energy is converted from the solar, the sun. The algorithm factors are also involved in it. Once this signal conditioning is done, the power here I have mentioned that MPPT algorithms. Apart from this, there are several kind of algorithms used in this power conditioning circuits. Once this process is over, the next stage is nothing but the energy storage / battery. Generally, we speak about capacitors. The capacitors you are used to store the energy present. energy stored. They can store there are different kinds of capacitors, superelectric capacitors, electrolytic capacitors, aluminum capacitors, etc. Different types of capacitors are available. So what kind of energy or what amount of energy stored the capacitors are stored. From the stored energy is then to the power management. Finally, it is sent to the wearable load sensors. For which sensor the voltage is required, the generated voltage is sent to the wearable load device, and the sensor can start monitoring the human body, and the display is seen in the LCD module. Thank you.